doing some live trading. I have something special planned. I'm going to be dropping some secret sauce of mine, especially for US30. We're going to look at US30 mainly today for our live trading. So we're going to get into that. And also the main idea of this video is to show you guys how you can still trade with Hankotrade and use Trader. Because I know, Hankotrade no longer being on MetaTrader, and I know a lot of you still use MetaTrader, but I'm going to show you just how simple and easy it is to use Trader. So let's get into the video. I'm going to be dropping some secret sauce today. We're going to show you some live trading, and not only that, I'm just going to show you how simple it really is to trade with Trader. Okay, yo. So first things first, I was just looking at US30, doing a little bit of scanning on this pair. I found a really good setup. We're going to get to that in a minute. But yeah, so this is the web trader program for Hankotrade. It's called Trader. It's actually really fluent, easy to pick up, easy to learn. It's honestly a lot more modern than MetaTrader, and it's very simple, very easy to use. So we're going to be using that today, but I like trading on my phone, so I'm going to show you how to do it on your phone here. It's really simple. So you just come to trade.hankotrade.com. I'll leave a link in the description if you need to have the link for that. So you just look it up on your phone. Obviously, if you have an account with Hankotrade, you're just going to enter your details. I'm going to do that right now. So I got my details plugged in here. And then I'm just going to hit login. And as you can see, we are now logged in. Same details as you can see here. Same balance and everything. I'm going to do my charting on TradingView, but I'm going to execute my trades on the phone app. So got that running. We're going to stop the recording there. Okay, let's get to the sauce now. Let's get to the knowledge. Okay, so first things first, we are looking at US30. We're on the 4-minute. We're going to jump back, look at the 1 hour. As we can see, we have been in an uptrend for quite a while now. But recently, we just ended up breaking this higher low, and we had a nice confirmation of a break. We had the breakout candle there, and then we had price close below the breakout candle. So this for me shows that we are starting to turn bearish. So basically, essentially that means we're going to look for sells, because now the momentum has turned to the downwards direction. Now we have more selling pressure coming in. So we will have the better advantage if we use sells to our advantage. So we're going to look for sells, and we were looking at this setup already. It's been pretty nice. And then over here, as you can see, we had price do a couple things actually. First of all, we had an imbalance in the market here. If I jump to the 4-minute, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We had this major impulsive move here. So whenever we have these major impulsive moves, price likes to come back up and at least fill in some of the zone just to create a balance back in the market. When you have this imbalance, typically price likes to come back and fill in these zones. So it was nice that we had price come back in and tap into here. That brings a little bit more balance back into the market. So now hopefully continue going lower. And for me, that confirmation was met when we had price moving up like this. And then we had a bunch of higher lows like here, and here. We had price break these higher lows, actually all three of them, which is a very bearish confirmation for me. We had price break all three of these higher lows, come back and tap into some liquidity here. So now price is starting to turn momentum. And if we check the 1 hour, as you can see, we've made a nice high here on the MACD, and we're going to start the second part of the MACD, which is going to be the loss of momentum. Things are going to start turning. And as you can see on the 1 hour, we have some nice wicks into this resistance here. So that's a bunch of different confirmations for me. And that is enough for me to have confidence that this trade is going to be definitely more bearish than bullish at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and place a sell there. Now when it comes to our take profit and stop loss, for take profit, I'm going to target not necessarily the very low, but I'm going to target a little bit higher up, something like here, just because it's a little more likely that price will hit this zone here and typically bounce before it goes to the all-time low. And then our stop loss is going to be placed above. We don't want to place it above here. That's a little too high. So we are going to do a stop loss above here, and then we're going to add just a couple more pips. So here it's about 70 pips. Since it's US30, we're going to probably add on 20 pips or so. So we're going to have about a 90 pip stop loss. This should be a nice 1.8 risk to reward ratio. We'll have that covered pretty good. So our stop loss, we have a $10,000 account. We don't want to lose more than 10% of our account. We're going to be trading a little bit more aggressive here today. We're going to be aiming to make around 1.5, about 1,000 to 1.5K on this trade. So that means for our stop loss, we're going to have about, I don't know, I would say $800 stop loss, $700 stop loss. So we're going to risk a little bit more here. We have a smaller account today, so we're going to risk more or less around that 7% mark. And the math on that is pretty simple to do. If you want to figure out how to do that, all you do is take 700, the amount you want to risk, and you just divide it by 90 pips, because that's how many pips there are. And you're going to get 7.7. So that's $7.70 you want to be risking. And then we are going to go on our phone now. Very simply, we're going to go to markets, scroll down till we see US 30. We have US 30 right here. Very simply, we're just going to click buy quantity. Then we're going to do 7.7. Boom. And then we are going to do sell. Almost actually went for buy there. We're going to do market here. We're just going to place that order. Now we entered a little bit further down like that. Just like that, we are in our trade. We're going to go ahead and set our stop loss. So let's see here. Stop loss, we're going to go 39,357. 39,357. Perfect. And then our take profit, we are going to do 39,103. Perfect. Then we just click OK. And we have our stop loss added and our take profit added. And now I'm just going to chill and wait for that to play out. Okay, so just like that, we made $1,200 off of that trade. If you come here, as you can see, profit loss $1,200. It's been about an hour. Luckily, this trade played out pretty fast. Typically, you're not going to see it this fast all the time. Sometimes it might take a couple hours, maybe even to the next day to play out how you want. Luckily, we got some really perfect prestige timing on that trade. I mean, like I said, I was like maybe about an hour we were in that trade. So let's go over again what we said here. First of all, like I said, you're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot of buying pressure coming back in this area here. As you can see, we've wicked up quite a bit. If we put our take profit there, we would have hit it. Obviously, you know, now that we've seen it play out, you can obviously say, oh, wow, yeah, you would have been able to take your profit there. But it doesn't happen like that all the time. We trade off of probability and statistics. Typically, it does not always, like it's harder for price to actually come down and hit the very ultimate low, majority of the time at least. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with where we placed our take profit. Anyways, like I said, you go to the 1 hour, you see we've broken, let me actually just remove this. We broke this higher low here, showing that price and momentum is shifting to the downside. So when we drop here on the 1 minute, as you can see, price came up, filled in this imbalance here. And that's exactly the objective that it wanted to do. It wanted to come up here, fill a little of that imbalance. Now the market is more at a balanced position for sells. And obviously, you know, we saw that it broke these 3 higher lows here, pulled back into some liquidity. We had a bunch of liquidity in this area, a lot of selling pressure coming in. And as you can see from, like I said, the MACD, this is why the MACD is so important. It shows momentum. We came here, we came to the top of the MACD, and then we started having this downturn. So obviously, as you can see, it's a very optimal spot to look for a sell nonetheless. So that's exactly what we did. And that was a nice, easy $1,200 trade. Like I said, if you love Hankotrade as much as I do and you want to start trading, and you don't have MetaTrader because of Hankotrade not being with MetaTrader anymore, and you want to figure out what's the next best way that I can trade, well, Hankotrade has an in-house platform. They have ActTrader, very optimized, well-performing program, so why not use it? It's actually a lot more up-to-date than the MetaTrader platform, in my opinion. Obviously, I still use MetaTrader. I'm a big fan of them. It's something that I'm used to. But if you want fast, efficient, you know, clean trading, use the ActTrader platform. It's very good. It's in-house, so you know, Hankotrade can offer a lot more than when we were using MetaTrader and MetaQuotes before. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you need any of the links, they'll be down in the description, and yeah, have a good one.